We are going to make a Cubism oil pastel drawing. So this is the one that I did, and you can see that it's a person seen from different angles. Side angle, front angle, kind of in the middle of front and side angle. And I used oil pastels, which are these, and they're very fragile. You can see one of them, it broke, but that's okay, it still works, and you can peel the wrapper away and you can still use them. They do get your hands kind of messy, so that's why you need extra paper, like printer paper, that you can use to put on your paper, and I'll show you in the video, to protect your drawing from getting any colors on it that you don't want on it. And you try to keep your fingers clean too by using Q-tips to blend. So you're going to need your big paper, you're going to need a Sharpie, a pencil with an eraser, your pastels, maybe even a paper towel, and 1 or 2 pieces of printer paper, okay? And I will show you how I drew mine. You don't have to draw yours exactly like mine. This is just for an example. You can do it like mine if you want, but try to be original and come up with your own, okay? But I will show you how I did mine, so let's get started. Okay, artists, so now we're going to make our oil pastel cubism masterpiece. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our masterpiece with our pencil. So, we're going to start by drawing an oval in the middle of your paper. So we're going to draw an oval, and that's going to be the face, and then we'll draw 2 lines like this for the neck, and then we'll draw the shoulders like this. Now we're going to draw, that's going to be the front of the face. And then on this side, we're going to draw the side of the face, and on this side, the side of the face too. So, let's put the side of the face, we'll do a curvy line, and then we do the nose, and then a little bit of a line, and then the lips, and then a curvy line to the neck. And then we'll put an eyeball. We're going to put a curvy line with a sideways triangle, and then we'll put the eyeball right there. And you can draw an eyebrow. You can make the eyebrow go all the way onto the other face. You could do eyelashes if you want. Now, let's take this eyebrow and let's make another eyebrow just like it. And we'll make a football shape with an eye in like that. So 2 curvy lines, and then we put a little dot for the shiny part of the eye. And you could do another circle here too. And then we're gonna do the other side of the face, so let's make 1 more eyebrow like this. And let's do an eye facing the opposite way. Let's put a little circle for a shiny spot there. So this way we're gonna do, we're gonna make a triangle, but instead of a straight line, we'll do a curvy line. And we'll do a little shiny spot and a curvy line. And you could do some eyelashes this way too. And then we could put a nose on this side. Let's put the nose right here. And we'll erase right here. We could put a little thing there. So this is like a big kind of cartoony nose. And then now we put a nose, let's put it, instead of in the middle like how it is on our face, let's put it on over here. And what you do is you draw a diagonal line and a diagonal line, and then you draw a little sideways smiley and a little sideways smiley, and then you can draw like a little smiley face like that. So now let's have them share a mouth over here. So you can do 2 hills and a valley for the mouth. So you can do whatever kind of clothes you want. I think I'm gonna do a curve for the shirt, and I think I'm gonna make the shirt look like Pablo Picasso's shirt, because he liked to wear black and white striped shirts, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. But you can make your shirt however you want. I think I'm gonna make this down here. I'm gonna change it up. Make it look different. Because art does not have to look exactly like what you're trying to draw. And then the hair, let's see. I think I'm gonna do swirly hair here in the front. And then I'm gonna do long hair on this side. But you do the hair however you want, okay? I think I'm gonna do a big swirl right here too. And then I'm gonna go back around. Okay, so now I wanna erase the top of my head so that it's just the hair showing. Curvy. Okay. I'm gonna make another curvy hair here and erase this right there. And you know what? I think I'm gonna do like an open mouth right here. With like a tongue like that. I really like that. That's cool. Okay, now in the background, I'm just gonna draw diagonal lines. You could do straight line, another diagonal line, just to make decorations in the background. And I can make these all different colors. I just need to make sure, whoops, that one wasn't very straight. That's okay. I'm gonna fix my accident and it's all good. So I'm gonna bring all the lines to the edges of the paper so I can fill my whole paper. We don't want to have any of the paper showing when we're done, okay? So this is gonna take a while to create this masterpiece, but that's why it's a masterpiece, because it takes time and patience. All right, so now I'm gonna trace over all of my pencil lines with my Sharpie. As long as I know I got them where I want them, I can use my Sharpie. If you need to make any changes, make them now, because you know you can't erase Sharpie, but you can erase pencil. Okay, So I'm going to start by tracing the hair because I think this is my favorite part. It's so curvy. You know, it looks like I need a different Sharpie. Here we go. I got a better Sharpie. So I'm going to keep tracing all my pencil lines. If I don't get my pencil lines perfect, like see I accidentally missed that pencil line, that's okay. It's totally okay, because what you can do is come back with your eraser and erase any of the pencil lines that you accidentally didn't really trace over all the way. Remember, you can make your person look however you want. You just need to make sure that you're drawing them from different angles, because that's what Cubism is. And we're making a Cubism pastel drawing. So right here, I'm going to leave this part white, and I'm going to color in this part black. Oh, there's my funny nose. Here's my hair, my sideways eyeball. And I gotta make sure I leave that part white, and I can color in this part black. And then that's where the color of the eyeball will be. Leave that little part white, and color in this part black. And then the color of their eye will be right there. Oh, eyelashes. Eyelashes, front facing nose, sideways mouth, that's open, sideways mouth, that's closed, and the neck, the shirt. Make sure you trace all of your pencil lines. Sometimes you can miss some, so you really got to check and make sure that you trace them all. So when I'm filming this, I have a tripod that I have my camera on, and I have to kind of stick my hand in between the tripod and try to draw around it, so it makes it kind of hard. That's why you see me moving around a lot with my hand, trying to get in there. Yeah. Okay, now, uh-oh, I see a line right here in the hair, so I want to take that line out of the hair. And actually, I want to decorate my hair with polka dots. Different size polka dots. You can always add stuff if you want to. And change your mind as you go. That's what I like about art. You can change your mind as you go. Try to be really careful. If I make a mistake, it's okay. It's totally fine. Oops. Okay, I'm tracing all my diagonal lines that make up my background. There we go. Okay, so I got all that done. I see some pencil lines that I need to erase. there. You can still kind of see the pencil lines, but that's okay because the pastel's gonna cover it up. Okay? All right, so now I'm ready to use my pastels. So I want to start at the top and go down so that my hand won't smudge. Like if I've already done pastel over here and I'm trying to do pastel right here, I can end up smudging it. Okay? So I have my pastels and I want to start at the top. So it looks like I feel like I need another line back here because I don't want to make like a huge area all the same color. So there we go. Added some more lines. All right, so I want to do green right here. So instead of using green, I'm going to use yellow. And then I'm going to use blue on top. And that's going to give me a really pretty green so that I can blend them. And if I need to blend them anymore, I can use my cotton swab or Q-tip. There, okay. Now I want to do a different green right here, so I'm going to use a different yellow. See, this is the yellow I used first. Now I'm going to use like a darker yellow. It's almost orange. And very careful. Okay. And then I'm going to use a darker blue. See, this is the blue I used before. I'm going to use this blue this time. See how it's the same colors, but they're different tints or shades. And so they make two different greens. Which green do you like better? I think I like the first green better, but I do like this green too. Okay, and I can go over the top again with more yellow. And remember, if you see that you change the color, use your paper and just wipe it off. There you go. Now it's ready to go back into the box. I can also use white to blend the colors. Right on top. It'll just make it a little bit lighter, but it'll blend them together. There we go. And then I gotta clean that off. There we go, it's clean. Okay, so now I think I wanna do, so I have to do the top, right? So let me do this top right here. I wanna do purple, so I'm gonna do pink and light blue and see if it comes out like a purple. So I'll do pink first. And then I'm going to do blue and light blue on top, see how it turns out. Ooh, that's pretty. So you can totally experiment. If you want to test out a color on your paper first, like you're like, I wonder what yellow and this really dark green would look like. You could just try it out first. And you could say, oh yeah, I like that color. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use these. Or you might say, I don't like that color, and try something else. So this you can test on your paper. So let's keep doing this. It's kind of a bluish purple. It's really pretty. It's like a color all of itself. And we're gonna get to the edges of the paper. Okay, and then use our Q-tips. Make sure you have a clean end. Okay, this end is clean. And I'm gonna rub it all together. And then I could even use like a light gray to go over the top and blend it. Okay. So now I want to use a color that's just totally from the box, not a color that I made up on my own. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do this one right here. So when I color, I want to be really careful that I don't get into another area, and I just do little tiny circles, and then I just keep moving. Little tiny circles, and I keep moving. Now to keep myself from smearing this, I can put my paper down like this, and it will protect my hand from getting pastel on it. You want to do that because if you get pastel on your hand, then when you go to work on another part of the painting, you could get that same color on another part of your drawing, and you'll be like, oh no, I didn't want that there. It'll smear it. So this paper will protect yourself from getting, like, if you had any oil pastel right there. Okay? See how when I color it, I end up with a flat edge? Then I can flip it over and use the other side. And I have to color the whole thing. Try not to have any paper showing. Now if I get really far down, I can always peel the wrapper. Oops. I can peel the wrapper just a little bit. Uh-oh, look, it broke. That's okay. I can still use it. You have to be very gentle with pastels because they're very fragile. Okay, so that's okay. So when I put it back in the box, I just put this here and then I put this right here. It's okay. Pastels break. Okay, and I use my Q-tip and I blend in so that I don't see any more white parts. Okay, and I can take like a lighter color and I can go back over it if I want to make sure I get all the white paper covered. You can go ahead and take a break whenever you need to because this is a lot of work. It's going to be so worth it. I hope you had as much fun making your Cubism oil pastel drawing as I did.